All right, welcome race fans for the Wednesday night edition of StockCarSimRacing.com's Wednesday night series. We are in the middle of qualifications. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. I'll be bringing you the broadcast tonight. So anything goes wrong, you can blame me. We're in the middle of qualifications. We're watching the Matt Sintel car on the track. So on his third lap in qualifications. Road America. So tonight, the Ironman Racing Series, be at Road America road course, one of several road courses in this season. Tonight we're looking at about 20 drivers. Should be good. Looks like qualifications are over. I guess he was on his fourth lap. So the Ironman Racing Series has a unique format of the Wednesday series, which is admin by Todd Robillard. Of course, it won't be 107 laps tonight. I believe it's 30 laps. 1X tires, 2X fuel, 75% damage. And there is a tire rule. This is a unique rule in this series. We'll cover that. The tire rule, start with 4 tires on the car, and then you get an additional 8 tires throughout the race. And it's up to you on what strategy you use. You can take left sides only, right sides only, all 4, or none. But you get 8 additional tires, and any tires, 2 tires you go over that will result in a 1 lap penalty. So if you take 4 tires more than the 8 that you're allotted, you will get 2 laps penalized, 2 laps. So the tire rule definitely adds an element of strategy here at the Ironman Racing Series. So again, Road America Wednesday night series here. We are doing a road course tonight, so again, one of several. We've loaded the schedule up with road courses. Take a look at the schedule here. I guess it's 32 laps tonight. Next week, May 24th, we'll be at Mountain Peak, which is the Charlotte Motor Speedway, 107 laps, high-speed track. May 31st, Apple Valley, which is the California Speedway, 107 laps. On June the 7th, we'll be at Bristol for some short track action, 157 laps. That tire rule will definitely come into play there. And then we will finish the season on June 14th at Mid-Ohio, another road course, 36 laps. So one of, I guess, 3 road courses. The third of 3. Montreal, we ran on April 26th, 32 laps. So again, a lot of road courses here, some short tracks, a little bit of everything here. Got some high speed tracks or super speedways, Charlotte, California. Short track action with Richmond. So here we are in qualifications. We're going to take a look at the results here. Matt Sintel looks like he qualified on the pole. Craig Morizon is in second place, 60 car. Number 47, Alex Cootie, is in third place, followed by number 70, Paul Brown, in fourth. Warren Peed, 43 car, in fifth place. 83 of Don Kelligrew is in sixth place. Joe Miller in the 4 car qualifies 7th. Ed Palumbo in the 54 is 8th. Nito Vidal, 42 car, is in 9th. Sandro Kelmer in the 22 car is 10th. Terrace Enrique, 78 car, qualifies 11th. Todd Robillard, series admin, number 90, qualifies 12th. Charlie Civitarese, hope I pronounced his name correctly, in the 31 car is 13th, followed by Tim Lansbury in the 82 car in 14th. And then rounding out the top 15 would be Jose Carvalho in the 99 car. Looks like the 16th place car, we're looking at the scrollers, Ivan Deschamps. 17, 131 of Diego Said. 72, Larry Jones. 18th place, Jim Barasoff in the 71 is 19th. And the 28th place car, Dan Mueller, number 6. So we're going to be running an open setup tonight. Looks like Paul Brown has shared his setup. And guys can tweak that in the way that they want. So they're just now going over the rules. While they are going over some of the rules, we'll take a look at what we have in store here. We'll go over these again. Lucky dog. Of course, there will not be a lucky dog tonight since we don't have any yellows, but normally you would see that up here, top right. Ironman Racing Series will pop up their logo. Coming up on Friday, All-Star Race, High Octane Racing League, May 19th. It's a night race at Mountain Peak. Fixed setup, 2X fuel, 1X tires. 2 30-lap heat races will determine the positioning of the front row. Winners of each one will determine the front row, and the 70-lap main event. The rest of the guys will have to qualify for a third on back. Saturday night, we have the Cartoons 400. Don Kelligrew and his partners have painted up the cartoon-themed cars. 400-mile race, 241 laps at Mountain Peak. 1X tires, 1X fuel. And I think that's actually going to be an open setup. They have it listed here as a fixed setup, 75% damage, but I do believe that that's going to be an open setup. 3-round knockout qualifying. Max field is 30 cars, and you have to be a registered member, invite-only type of race. Really an all-star race for the elite racers in this league. Another High Octane Racing League event. So it looks like we're in the practice session right now. Jump in here with the Joe Miller car, number 4, Freaky Fast Jimmy John's Ford. Qualified 7th. Got a nice looking paint scheme there. Some of the widgets we have here in the top left, you see the track temperature, air temperature. And then, of course, the tower we have off to the left here shows the top 15. And then the driver information is in the bottom left here. That includes the number, guy's name, what make of car he drives, position he's in, and then I've just got the StockCar Sim Racing logo there. Of course, you see the scroller at the top. Now the time, that's what time is left in the warm-up, and then it'll be what lap we're on once we get going here. see the Paul Brown car getting into the Charlie Symmetries machine very well. I'm not sure how the replay action is going to work here because of I got a new computer and got some learning curve here with the new system and the console that operates the game outside the game. So if we can't get some of that to work, hopefully. The tower widget, and see how many pits they've made, how many laps they've driven here in warm-up. Of course, that'll give them their position on the track. Don't worry about the kilometers an hour. Of course, we can shut that down and keep that out of the way. Cutting the line gap, I think we can probably get some extra drivers, the 16 back to 20 down at the bottom periodically across the line. So in one of my ears I have I hear the driver chatter, so I kind of focus on some of the things that these guys are saying, get to a specific car, watch some action, and then of course I'm listening to the race in my main headphones here. So that's how we're doing this. Again, I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Series standings right now in the Ironman series, Warren Peete, 43, is leading the way, 5 points ahead of Matt Sintel. Paul Brown's in third, Dan Mueller fourth. Rounding out the top five is Alex Coody in the 47, 11 points back. So this is the standings up to tonight, and road course action can really throw a wrench in the program. But you see Warren and Matt, Paul, Dan. I guess Warren, Matt, and Paul are all qualified up front. Here's our cutting the line gap down there at the bottom, I believe. And the race is brought to you by StockCarSimRacing.com. And again, my name is Heath Johnson. I will be your broadcaster, your host for tonight's race. And you can file any complaints with me. Just doing this for fun. Do a fair bit of driving as well. In the High Octane Racing Series since its inception, 2001. And now High Octane Racing League has been absorbed into StockCarSimRacing.com, so we appreciate their efforts keeping this series alive. Tonight we are at a series like no other, Ironman Racing Series, road course, Road America. Should be interesting. 20 guys on this road track. A lot of twists and turns, of course. I suspect there's going to be some guys in the kitty litter over there in the gravel. Guys beating and banging. Guys spinning out, getting back out on the course. Hopefully we don't see that, but we probably will. It is a road course. And some excellent drivers here tonight. We're getting ready to go green, I'm being told. For following the Paul Brown car. His car, see how he's getting around the track. And then this is the view out the back of his car. You can see him kick up a little dust there. Alright, looks like we getting ready to go green here. Warm-up has finished. All right, here we go. So guys are going to be getting their cars on the grid. We're going to jump in with the leader once he gets his car out on the grid. Matt Sintel. I guess we'll focus on the car. Sorry, I didn't realize I had the banner up. All right. So again, format of tonight's race. It is a 32 lap race versus 107. It's just a general format. Vehicle settings: 1X tires, 2X fuel, 75% damage. There is a tire rule. No yellow flags other than local caution flags. Tire rule here tonight. Again, you start with 4 tires on the car, and you get an 8 additional tires. Anything you go over that, 2 tires. Every 2 tires you go over that, 8 additional will give you a 1 lap penalty. Right. So, Road America. Going through our pace lap. Again, Matt Sintel in the 19 cars in first. 02, which is actually the 60 car. Craig Morizon is in second. Alex Hootie is in third. Jump in, look at him. Fourth place car is Paul Brown, 7. Fifth place car, 43. Warren Key. 6th place car, Don Kelligrew in 83. Guess it's not showing up too hot. 7th place car is Joe Miller. Joe Miller. Just looking at the back of his car. 8th place car, 54, Ed Palumbo, Energizer Bunny, Mellow Yellow. Sinister Racing car, number 42, Nino Vidal is in 9th place. And rounding out our top 10 is Sandro Kilmer in the 22 car. Gets a little tight here, even under caution on the pace lap. So it takes a little while to get around this place. It's under green. It takes about 2 minutes or so to get around this place. So you can probably understand why they have full course yellows turned off. Because it takes a long time under yellow flag, under pace speed, to get around the track. Again, we're 32 laps. Here at Road America. Matt Sintel has qualified on the pole. Be interesting to see how these guys go through these turns too wide. See how quickly this gets single file here. All right, we're getting ready to take the green flag. Matt Sintel is going to lead the field across the start-finish line to take the green flag.
Green flag, go, go,
Here we go, we're underway. Coming up over the hill, looks kind of neat here. These guys 2 by 2. So it looks like Craig Horizon has already jumped out in the lead, followed by Paul Brown. So Matt Santel not getting quite the start that these other guys did. Whoa, we've got some action back there in the back. We got some guys already off the track there. Sandro Kelmer had a little bit of trouble at the start. Followed by the 31 car, Charlie Civitarese. We jump back up here up front. Craig Horizon driving the old Milwaukee Centennial. Leads the field. It's a 60 on the grid, number 60, Craig Horizon. Followed by the number 70 of Paul Brown. Up in here, look out the back of Craig Horizon's car and Paul Brown. Paul Brown gets a couple wheels off the ground there. And we're on board with Craig Horizon looking out the front of his car. Clean and green here ahead of him. Craig Horizon leading the field, followed by Paul Brown in the 70 car. Looks like there's about 4 cars here that have opened up a little bit of a breakaway from the rest of the field. 4 or 5 cars. Look at the Paul Brown machine. Second place. Looks like Matt Santel in the 19 car has gathered things up and got back up to 3rd place. He's followed by Alex Cootie in the 47 car, 4th place. And these guys have opened up a little bit of a breakaway. 5th place, Peter Warren Pete, 43 car. 6th place, Nito Vidal, the 42 car, Toyota Camry. Followed by the Joe Miller machine, Jimmy John's Ford. In 7th place. 8th place, Don Kellegrew. Toyota Camry, Star Trek Toyota Camry. 9th place, Ed Palumbo, Mellow Yellow 54. Chevy. Sandro Kelmer, 22 car, is in 10th place. Come back here at the 31 car, Charlie Civitarese, Singular Wireless Chevy. 12th place is Terrace Enrique, 78 car, a Chevy. I thought that was Puma. Todd Robillard in the number 90, 13th place. Looks like we got somebody who's had a little bit of trouble. Looks like Don Kellegrew has had a little bit of trouble. Things gathered back up. Dropped back down. Oh, Don's off the track again. Oh, Don's hit the wall. Kicking up a little dust there. Looks like he's probably needs to come into the pits and get a tire change. Probably get a tire down, which is why he's having so much trouble. Don Kellegrew is having a hard time turning that car to the left because it looks like he's on down a tire there. Back up front there, Craig Horizon. You know, normally any other track that probably would have brought out a full course yellow, but again, local yellows only on these road courses. Don Kellegrew seemed having a little bit of trouble. Looks like Ivan Deschamps, 49 car in 15th place. Look up here with the 14th place car, which is Jose Carvalho. If I mispronounce your name, I apologize. Number 99 Sinister Toyota. Sits in the 14th spot. We jump back up here with Craig Morizon in the lead. Grabbed the lead right off the bat, and he's pretty much kept the lead the whole time. Looks like Larry Jones may have made a pass on Ivan Deschamps. Over the 15th spot. Larry Jones. Pontiac Firebird. Got that the Super Chicken on the hood. Number 72 car. Always love that look. Looks like 82 of Tim Lansbury has taken over the 16th spot around Ivan. Ivan's been off the track. You can see his guys go around the track. They're laying down some rubber here, so you can kind of see the line that guys are running. Darker areas on the track. Back up here with Craig Morizon, who's led the entire way. Right off the bat, he was able to jump out front and has been able to lead the whole way. Oh, looks like we had some lag there. Sorry about the cursor on the screen. Looks like we had some lag there. You can tell with the Paul Brown machine, the way he reacted. Paul Brown gather it up there. A bit of lag. Kind of look out the front of his car. See the gap between him and the Craig Morizon machine. Back up here with the tower on the left. You see Paul Brown looking ahead at Craig Morizon. Up here, got his tag up there. See his tag. He's pedaling the gas there, coming around this long, sweeping right-hand turn. Back on the gas pretty hard. They're in fourth gear. Fast right-hander there, then back to the left. Now he's in fourth gear. Down to first. There's Paul Brown, followed by Matt Sintel in the 19 car. Diego Said has passed Todd Robillard. 12th position. Diego driving the 131 car. Now all the new drivers that don't have paint schemes, they would drive a kind of a generic car. It's painted up to a car, so he's actually a 1X car tonight. He's a 131 on the grid. That's his official number in the league. So welcome, Diego. I don't know if that's Said or Saeed. But, we'll find that out down the road. Glad he could join us. Welcome to the league, Diego. Welcome position. Jump up here with the 10th place car. There he goes, Terrace. I knew he was driving the car, number 78. Machine, Monte Carlo SS. Running in the 10th position. Take a look out of the front of his car. Got a little bit less of a gap there. Looks like Sandro Kelmer, 22, just ahead of him. So close up the gap there on that short. That slow curve. So Sandro's got a mirror full of Terrace. Jump here. We're now at the Sandro machine, so you can look out back, see Terrace in the rear view mirror, and I'm sure Sandro is well aware of Terrace is behind him. Nice looking machine there, nice looking car. Sandro's number 22. Blue and yellow machine. There we go. We got Terrace Enrique is starting to take a peek once in a while. So you can see the little bit different lines these guys are running. And we'll jump back here with Terrace. Jump in his car. Oh, he is right on the back of Sandro. Six laps in, Terrace Enrique, 10th spot, looking to gain a position here, and definitely giving Sandro something to think about. Starting things to settle down there a bit. Guys have settled their disagreement over that position for now. See Charlie Suvatarice there kind of lock things up, and a little smoke going into that turn. Back here with Charlie, 31 car, running the 11th position. Nice solid race. Back up here with the or the first place car, Craig Morais. Looks like Craig has already enabled a lap. Barasov's letting some more guys go by. Jim go by there. Following the Paul Brown machine. In third spot. Looks like he's given up that position to Matt Sintel. Alex Cootie in the 47 car got off the track right there. Alex Cootie just got off the track. He came off that turn and able to get enough grip and overcorrected and off the track there. Doesn't seem to have hurt his effort too bad. '47 Toyota Camry out of school. Jim Barasov machine. He's letting some guys go by. CT Racing Bud Light Chevy. Jim Barasov, 71. Barasov is from Grand Forks, Canada. Came over to StockCarSimRacing.com from Race to Play. Solid racer. In the 17th position, it looks like he's swung that wide. Let the 4 car go around, probably a little wider than what he'd want. But Jim, very gentlemanly-like driver. That's the guy on the lead lap go by. Back up here with the Alex Cootie machine. Jump back here with 5th spot, which is Warren Mead. 43 Team Octane Racing Ford. Try to go through here and at least give, if I know where they're from. Warren's from Adelaide, Australia. Ford Fusion. Running in the 5th position. Looks like we've got some pit stops taking place here. Paul Brown is coming down the pit lane along with Craig Morais, and those guys have given up the lead, and then also Alex Cootie. So we've got quite a few of the lead lap guys, the top guys here coming in for pit stops. So again, a tire rule. It looks like Paul Brown has taken 4 tires. I am not sure that Craig Morizon did the same thing, but definitely Paul Brown. Both the sides of his car were jacked up, so he definitely took 4 tires. You see Ed Palumbo coming into the pits. We'll take a look at him. Oh, we got a little bit of action there in the pits. 42 car and the 4 car, looks like they made some contact in the pits. So Joe Miller and Nito Vidal, a little bit of contact in the pits. Again, pitting is a little bit different here because your pit crew is to the right, so that's not the normal routine there. We see Joe Miller get out in the grass there a little bit. Joe is running in the 8th position. Not sure what he did for tires, but I'm sure he's taken at least 2 tires. And Joe Miller, 8th position. Jump back up here with the Matt Sintel machine. Car leading the way. 13 seconds ahead of the 2nd place car. Looks like Matt has come in for his pit stop, so he is more than likely going to relinquish that lead. And that's our pole sitter coming in for a pit stop, Matt Sintel. See how slow pit lane is. See the 72 car in the pits taking service is coming out. So Matt Sintel. See any tires being changed here, so he might just be taking fuel. Oh, they did let him down off the jack, so maybe he did take 2 tires, but I didn't see both cars sides of the car come up. So it's hard to say, you don't see a pit crew what these guys are doing unless they say something in the chat. See Matt Sintel back out on the track. He's getting ready to go around the Jim Barasoff machine. Matt Sintel is in 2nd spot, 29 seconds down. Craig Morizon sits in 1st. Looks like they got a little bit different pit strategies here. Some guys taking no tires, some guys taking 2, some taking 4. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Kind of get an idea, just cycle through here of what their lap times are, and then here we go, the gap. I guess he's only 2 seconds back. I take that back. 2.7 seconds back. So guys leaving the server, they're joining the service, we have a little bit of lag. Apologize for that. Looks like Ivan Deschamps in the pits. Not sure if he's retired. I think so. Killer Drew is in the pits as well. Looks like he's retired his machine. So we're going to jump in here with Paul Brown, 5th place car, number 7. 28.7 seconds down. Ridge Runners Racing Machine, Chevy. So Craig Morizon has had control of pretty much this whole race, just relinquishing the lead. He took the lead on lap 1. Matt Sintel did not get off to a great start on that once the green flag dropped, and Craig Morizon was able to jump out in the lead. Has led the whole way except for when he so right now it's a 2.2 second lead. You see Matt Sintel back there. And, tag there for Craig Morizon. See how that lead changes. There you go. There's Matt Sintel. Alex Cootie is in 3rd place. So 9.3 seconds back, so he's running a nice solid race. He's coming up on the lap car. Tim Lansbury, 2's 1 lap down. So 13 cars on the lead lap. No lucky dogs here, so no yellow flags. No chance of hoping for a caution to get your lap back. So here we go. Alex Goody is trying to get around Tim. Tim's going to pull to the left there and let him around. Looks like Matt Santel has been able to chip into that lead. He's down to 2.1 seconds, so he is chipping into Craig Verizon's lead there a little bit. Back here and look at Nito Vidal. We haven't followed him. Whoa! And looks like Nito is a little fast around that turn. He's able to get it together back up. And that was not something I knew was going to happen, so just well timed, I guess. Glad Nito was able to get his machine gathered back up here. Hopefully he didn't do too much damage to his tires. Nito Vidal, number 42. Nito is from Fortaleza, Brazil. Sinister Racing. Toyota Camry. Nice looking car. Sandro Kelmer is running in the 8th position. 22 car. Gamma X Racing machine. Nice solid race so far. Sandro, I can't pronounce where he's from, but it's in Brazil. Luis de Fora MG Brazil. I'm not sure what that is, so we'll look it up. But Sandro, one of the quite a number of excellent drivers we have from Brazil. These guys are passionate about racing. I see a lot online, a lot on YouTube with the Brazilian leagues. You know, a lot of them are running the road course, but we've had a fair number of guys from Brazil come over and run these ovals with us, and man, they are excellent. Bring a lot of talent with them. A lot of good paint schemes too. So they've got racing in their blood there in Brazil. So we're happy to have those guys. Sandro Kelmer, number 22, running in the 8th position. Back here with 9th position. Looks like Joe Miller's just gotten around the 71 car. Joe Miller, number 4. Joe comes to us from Gulfport, Mississippi. I'm sure that's a beautiful part of the world. Having a nice solid race in the 9th position. In 10th position, Paris Enrique, 78 car. Paris from Bahia, Brazil. Another one of our very talented Brazilian drivers. Sponsored Chevrolet. I think he's able to get it gathered back up there, kicked up a little dust. So that's Terrace Enrique in the 10th position. Charlie Silva-Therese, 31 car, singular Chevy. Number 31. He's in the 11th position. Ontario, Canada, Can-Am Racing. Quite a few drivers here from Canada as well. You know, Terry and Don Kellegrew hail from Canada. And I believe Jim Barasoff also hails from Canada. So these Canadian drivers also bring a lot of talent, passion for racing. I love this about sim racing is there's just a lot of international flavor there. So it's excellent to see guys from around the world join us. Australia, we've got guys from Europe as well, guys from South America, and then of course Canada and the United States. Ooh, looks like Charlie gets off the course there. Get back on. back in his rhythm. Again, that's Charlie Silvertrees, 31 car. Todd Robillard hails from Rhode Island. Number 90 Energy Star Chevrolet. Running in the 12th position. Our series admin. Some adminning of some of the other racing series as well. But this Ironman Racing Series is something Todd thought up here with the tire rule, and it's really one of the most exciting series we have here because of that tire rule. So he's done an excellent job of adminning this series, and you see we got 20 guys out tonight. Looks like Todd's off the course there a little bit. Gets it back on. Off the course again. Oh, he's got it go. I thought he had her gathered up, but he's swung it around there, and he's going to get back out on the track. So Todd Robillard, number 90 car, there's a little bit of trouble. Off to the left side of the course. I'll make you famous, Todd. 82 of Tim Lansbury, lap down. 13th position. Skyline Chili Ford Fusion. 82. See where Tim is from. Watkins Glen, New York. So he's a road course fan, I'm sure, being from Watkins Glen. It's been an excellent road course there. Tim's been with us a long time. One of the nicest drivers around. Pretty solid night here. In the 13th position. So things are heating up here, it looks like. Matt Santel in the 19 car, looks like he's closed that gap to around a half a second behind Craig Morizon. Looks like we've got a little bit of lag there. So 0.6 of a second, Craig Morizon's lead on Matt Santel. So Matt has, he's in it for the long haul, it looks like. Gave up the lead in lap 1. Craig Morizon's led most of the way, except for when he came in for the pit stops. He came out, he regained the lead, but Matt Santel has chipped into that lead. So we're going to jump up here with Craig Morizon, then we're going to look out the back of his car, see what he's seeing. See, he's got a little loose there off the turn, going up through the gears. Back at the Matt Santel machine. Matt Santel. That's taking a peek. Back in Craig Morizon's car, so the lead is down to 0.5 of a second, and he's having a little bit of trouble coming off the turn there, but you can definitely see Matt Santel in the mirror, and I'm sure Craig Morizon is starting to mirror drive just a little bit. He's looking at that 19 car on his bumper. Got a little bit of lag there on the wheel. Figured out it's probably a graphics setting. In half a second lead for Craig Morizon on Matt Santel. Jump in here with the Matt Santel car. And back with Matt Santel, so you're looking ahead at Craig Morizon. This looks like these guys are working the wheel there a little bit through the turns. Out doing some corrections on the rumble strips. You can see Craig Morizon's car lit up on 2 wheels over that rumble strip. You're pedaling the gas. You can hear Matt Santel pedaling the gas off that turn. Coming up here, getting ready to cross the start and finish line. Coming up the hill. Starting lap 15. Matt Santel's in second place. He's 0.6 of a second down. Hear him While his tires there a little bit around that turn. These guys are really working the wheel here, driving their hearts out. First and second. So third place is 14 seconds back. So the battle is really between these two gentlemen. Paul Brown is in third place, 17 seconds back. Take a look at his car. Warren Peed, the 43 car is in fourth place, 19 seconds back, just behind Paul. Jam back up here with the leaders. Looks like Craig Morizon has been able to open up a little bit more of a lead here, 0.8 of a second. So, tell you what, all it takes is one bad turn, one bad corner, and you know, you have a little bit of trouble just getting your rhythm back. You drive a little bit too hard around one of those turns and get your tires hot. But it looks like Matt Centella is a little bit quicker through this part of the course, so he's, you know, as quickly as he's fallen back, he's now closed the gap to 0.4 of a second, and he is looking at the back end. Oh, looks like Craig Morizon's gone off the track. Uh-oh. Craig Morizon has hit the wall, so he's having our leader has had some problems here. Matt Centell's taken over the lead, but Craig Morizon looks like he got into the wall. And he's slow, so I'm sure that car's got some damage now. So our leader, Craig Morizon, driving the 02 Old Milwaukee's, number 60 on the grid, he's going to have to make a pit stop for repairs. So under green flag, pit stop to make repairs. That's going to be kind of costly. Paul Brown's come into the pits as well. So back up here with Matt Centell. Matt Centell has regained the lead from, he was our pole sitter from the start of the race. Craig Morizon has had some difficulties there. Looks like things were getting a little bit harder to handle for Craig, and then I'm sure Matt Centell in his mirror. Those two things combined sometimes for a little bit of trouble. So let's hope that Craig is able to get to his car repaired and get it back out on the track. Without too much difficulty. It looks like Matt Centell's getting a little loose there off the turn. So he's got a 19-second lead, almost a 20-second lead on the field. And he is starting to lose the back end of the car there a little bit. So not sure what his tire strategy is. We are halfway through this race. Matt Centell is our leader. He's coming up on the Jim Barasoff machine, who is 3 laps down in the 71 car. Matt Centell in the Kraft Ford, number 19, 20-second lead on the field. And Matt, I'm sure, is going to be pitting fairly soon. Looks like Craig Morizon is still in the pits here, taking service, so he has obviously had a fair amount of damage. Not sure if he's retiring from the race, but he's still in the pits taking service. Looks like behind him, Ed Palumbo's taking service as well. 54 car. And you see the 31 car coming in. Charlie Suvatarese, he's definitely taking right side. You see the right side of his car pop up there. Looks like he's going to change 4 tires. So the 31 car is going to have fresh rubber when he gets back out on the track. So we got guys making pit stops. Matt Centell is in the pits, so our leader has come into the pits. Looks like he's taken 2 tires. Matt Centell has made a quick pit stop. It looks like Craig Morizon is falling back to 10th. He took a while to take service there, so he is almost a lap down as a result of that. green flag service. So here we are on following the 19 car of Matt Sintel, who pitted and has remained in the lead. Paul Brown is in second place, 43 seconds down. Look at Paul. Paul Brown just ahead of the 82 machine. 82 is in 11th place. Paul Brown's our second place car. Kind of slow around that turn. Not sure what his strategy is there as far as tires are concerned. Some guys are on 4 tires, some guys are on none, some guys are on 2 tires. Definitely some different strategies here. So again, that's a hallmark of this league, is the tire strategy. Up here with the Matt Sintel machine. Sorry again for the cursor. Over here, take a look at 2 things while Matt Sintel is coming around. Again, recover that tire rule as you start the race with 20 tires, and then you get 8 additional tires after that, and it's up to you on how you change them. Some guys may come in and not change any. Some may do lefts, some may do rights. Some may change 4 tires, but you get 8 additional tires, and any 2 tires that you go over that will result in a 1 lap penalty. It's like how we had Craig Rising go off the course there with his car. He's had some more trouble. We were going over this. Tough night for Craig. Ridge Runners Racing. So again, the tire rule definitely comes into play. Sorry, I didn't think I had that tire rule up there, but again, tire rule is definitely it's a hallmark of this league, and it really does change the dynamic of the racing here compared to the other nights. Quickly over last week, our race winner was Warren Peed there at Richmond short track. May 10th, Warren Peed won that. Don Kelligrew was in second, 83 car. Paul Brown was in third. 47, Alex Cootie was in fourth. And rounding out the top 5 was 19, Matt Sintel, our race leader tonight. 6th place was Rom Silviera. I believe he was our series champion in the A series season, I should say. So our race results. Current standings coming in tonight. Warren Peed is our series leader, followed by Matt Sintel. Paul Brown's in third. Dan Mueller drives the 6th car, he's in 4th. And then 47 of Alex Cootie is in 5th, running out of the top 5 there for the series standings. And 18 laps in, Matt Sintel is our leader. We're right now following the Craig Horizon machine. Craig is in 10th place. He's down a lap now after sustaining some damage. Earlier incident, taking service in the pits. So we're now following the Matt Sintel machine as he's going by the 9th place car. Getting ready to go by him, and Charlie Silvertrees, 31 car. Coming up Friday night, Mountain Peak Speedway High Octane Racing All-Star Race. Racing starts at 8:15. Friday nights there will be 2 30-lap heat races. The winner of both of those heats will determine the front row for the main event, which is 70 laps. Fixed setup, 2X fuel, 1X tires. All-Star event, Mountain Peak Speedway, High Octane Racing. That's our Friday lead. Saturday night, the Cartoons 400, another all-star event. This time these guys will be driving cartoon-themed cars. Don Kellegaroo and his crew had taken a lot of time painting up some cars. Doing an excellent job with some paint schemes. 400-mile race, so it's going to be a long one, 141 laps. 1X tires, 1X fuel, and I believe that is actually going to be an open setup with 75% damage. This banner says that it's a fixed setup. We're going to run open sets. 3-round knockout qualifying to determine the starting order. So again, Mountain Peak Speedway, Saturday night. So the Elite Series here. I would suspect, given the theme here, the special theme, there'll be a max field there, 30 cars. But I tell you what, tonight we've got a race to settle. And right now, Matt Santel has got a 2-second lead on Paul Brown. Paul Brown's been able to chip in a little bit at the lead here, but not sure again of the tire strategies. But Matt Santel right now, 2-second lead on Paul Brown, who's in second place. Somebody we have not talked a lot about tonight is Larry Jones. He's making his pit stop right now. Look, he's at least changing his right side tires. He's Hammer Down Racing. Looks like he's going to change 4 tires. Hammer Down Racing Pontiac Firebird. Got the Super Chicken on the hood. So taking his service, getting fuel, getting that car full of fuel. He's taking 4 tires. Again, he's running the 13th spot. 1 lap down. So Larry Jones. Take a look at Jim Barasoff machine, running in the 15th position. Jim Barasoff is right now 4 laps down. Bud Light machine, CT Racing. Kind of jump around here, give some guys some airtime. Up here with Ed Palumbo's been able to take over the 13th spot with Larry Jones being in the pits. So Ed Palumbo, the mellow yellow Chevy. Ed hails from New York. Running in the 13th position, 2 laps down right now. Up here, take a look at the 8th place car of Nino Vidal, 42 car. Nino is 1 lap down. Sinister Racing Toyota. Looks like Matt Santel has been able to open up extend his lead a little bit. Looks like Matt's is behind the lap car of Larry Jones. Matt's going to go around Larry. Looks like the number 90 is going to come into the pits for service. We're going to see what he does. 4 tires. See Warren Pede go by there on the screen. So again, Todd Robillard coming into the pits, making his pit stop. Again, will this be his final pit stop? 21 laps in. Todd Robillard going to take service here. It'll be kind of interesting to see what he does as far as tires. Has he saved his tires? Is he going to have 4 tires for the end here? Again, we got 11 laps to go. So he's definitely taking right side tires. Looks like Todd Robillard's going to take 4 tires, so Todd is going to have fresh rubber when he gets out of the pits. He's in the 11th position right now. Dropped to 12th. Looks like Tim was able to pass him while he's in the pits. So now Todd, the Energy Star Chevy, taking 4 tires. You see Terrace Enrique in the 78 car coming up around him. Terrace is running in the 6th position. Take a look at Terrace. Puma Chevy. So we're about 10 laps to go. And Todd Robillard has taken 4 tires, so we'll see how that helps him. Following the 78 machine of Terrace Enrique in 6th position. So still on the lead lap. He's the last car in the lead lap. Looks like Matt Sintel has been able to open up 8-second lead. Ooh, Terrace has gotten off the track and then head on into the tire wall. So definitely going to be sustaining some damage from that. See if he can get it gathered back up. Not sure if he's made his final pit stop or not, but I suspect he's going to need to come in, get some service done. He made pretty extensive contact with the wall, tire wall there. I tell you what, once these tires get old, it's really pretty easy to lose the handling a little bit. Oh, you see, he takes out the cones. Terrace is taking out our cones there. Able to get it back on the track. And I'm sure he's hurt for tires right now. Probably got some front end damage. So I hope Terrace is able to get service on his car, get back out on the track without too many problems. Take a look at Ivan Deschamps. Talked about him too much tonight. He's running in the 16th position. Looks like Ivan is going to let 71 car around him. 71. Jim Barasoff running in the 15th positions. Not sure if they're arguing for position right now or not. They do seem to be doing a little bit of a drag race here, so a little action here on the track. So I guess Ivan's so I think Ivan might be a little bit behind, another couple laps behind Jim on the track. It's like Ed's been able to get around Jim. And I'm going to go around Ivan. So Ivan Deschamps running in the 16th position in the 49 car, the Wolf Chevy. Ivan lives in Florida, El Rico, Florida. But I think old Ivan is he's an immigrant down there. I think he immigrated from Canada, so we won't hold that against him. Ivan, one of the nicest guys we got out here. So see Ivan out tonight. Get back up here. Look at the Paul Brown machine, number 70. 10 seconds down. And in the 2nd position. Ridge Runner is racing. Having a good night. Looks like we have 5 cars on the lead lap with about 9 laps to go. Paul Brown, I think he's just settling in and just hoping that he's, he looks like he might be making a pit stop. I'm hearing on the radio that Paul Brown might be making a pit stop. So is he going to be able to, this is a little fast there. We'll get that slowed down before it's into the pits. Not saying he was doing anything wrong. I don't think he was. It's like, 49 might have come in a little slow. So Paul Brown come in for his final pit stop. Looks like Todd Robillard's back in. I'm not sure if he had a speeding penalty or what, but looks like he's had a drive-through. Oh, Alex Cootie, he's one of the leaders in third place. Looks like he's making his pit stop too. He's changing 2 tires, right side tires, at least 2 tires. Looks like he's going to change 4, so will those 4 tires help him? Here he goes. He's definitely not taking a full load of fuel. That's for sure. So a quick pit stop. So Alex Cootie back there in the pits coming out. He's behind Ivan. And then we're following the Paul Brown machine in second place. He did not lose a position on the track. So here we are with 8 laps to go. Again, 8 laps here, it takes a long time. Again, you're looking at roughly 2 minutes a lap. You see our tower there with 3 digits for the tenths, hundredths, and milliseconds that kind of pokes off the screen. I'll have to change a few things there. And we're following the Paul Brown car. About a half a lap down right now. 6 seconds lap down. Again, about 2-minute laps. Matt Sintel's our leader. Matt Sintel's going to come into the pits though. Looks like he's in the pits. So is he going to be able to get into pits and get out without relinquishing the lead? So here we are hopefully following Matt Sintel. Kind of curious to see how much time he gives up. So he's taking at least right side tires. So Matt Sintel looks like he's going to change 4 tires. See Craig Morizing coming in. I don't know if he had of course he had damage earlier in the race, and so Matt Sintel's now leaving the pits. So we'll see how that shakes out as far as the lead is concerned. See Terrace Enrique going by. Terrace 1 lap down. Matt Sintel. Looks like he's gotten back out on the track. It says he's 46 seconds up on the second place car of Paul Brown. So here we are, lap 25, Matt Sintel. Yeah, so things have adjusted there. Obviously, it takes a little while to get the lap timings. 9-second lead on Paul Brown. Matt Sintel is up on lap traffic there of Terrace Enrique. Terrace is 1 lap down. So will that slow down Paul Brown at all and Matt Sintel and allow Paul Brown to chip into that lead? You see Matt Sintel is trying to get around Terrace. Up into Matt's car. See Terrace up there. Terrace is running in the 12th position. Again, Matt Sintel would like to get around Terrace. But Terrace is pretty fast, so Matt's got 4 fresh tires. I suspect Terrace probably has 4 fresh tires. Terrace get off the rumble strips there a little bit. Matt Sintel's going to go around him on this straight. So you can see he's got the inside line here going into this turn. It looks like Terrace is going to give him that position on the track. And Terrace is now 2 laps down. Ball's coming up on Todd Robillard. Todd's 2 laps down. Todd's going to pull over to the right, let Peter go by. So it doesn't look like the lap traffic has affected Paul Brown too bad. So we're now taking a look at Paul trackside camera. Or excuse me, Matt Santel. I'm sure I sound like a rookie broadcaster here. Get a little tongue-tied once in a while. We're talking about the wrong person, using the wrong name, sometimes the wrong car number. Sometimes the position ends up being the car numbers. All right, looks like Matt Santel got around the 82. 82 machine Tim Lansbury, 2 laps down. Looks like that 10th and 11th place battle is heating up. Also, our 2nd and 3rd place battle might be heating up there a little bit. But, looks like 10th and 11th, they're definitely in each other's sights. 82 machine, but Tim Lansbury, and then the 78 of Harris Enrique, 10th and 11th on the track. So right now, it looks like Tim Lansbury's got the better of it. Picking up a little dust there, just for Terrace. Takes 2 minutes to get around this course, so you know, a lot of twists and turns. Anything can happen. You know, some guys might be faster in a certain part of the course than others. See Terrace go a little wide coming out of that turn. So right now we're following the 82 car of Tim Lansbury, running in the 10th position. Back up here with the 2nd and 3rd place car again. That battle's heating up. Here we have Paul Brown in 2nd. But right in that camera frame, you see Alex Coody in the 47 car. So again, these guys are battling for 2nd and 3rd. Paul Brown in the 70, 47 Alex Coody. 3rd spot. So Paul driving it in pretty hard there. Take a look at Paul's windshield, and you can see 47 car in his mirror. I'm sure Paul was well aware that Alex is in his mirror. You see there's a lap car up there. Well, it's going to come into play. We're on lap 27, so laps are winding down. Take a look out the back. You see Alex Coody back there in the back, behind, 3rd spot. 1-second lead right now. But given these turns, that 1 second can be erased in a heartbeat. So you can see how much he closes up the gap. So now we can see Alex's car much more clearly here. That Camry getting off the turn too bad, so he's been able to close the gap there a little bit. So this battle's heating up for 2nd and 3rd. These guys are on the lead lap. Matt Santel out to a 14-second lead. These guys are going to battle it out for 2nd and 3rd. You know, looking out the back of the Paul Brown machine. He's at 8/10 of a second lead right now on Alex. So Alex has been able to chip in. We see a little bit of lag there. Again, here we go. You see how much Alex is able to close up the gap there on those turns. And Alex is getting off the turns pretty darn well. Paul Brown in 2nd position, followed by the Toyota of Alex Coody. Paul Brown wanting to hold on to that position, I'm sure. So it looks like he's off the track. So Paul Brown's had a little bit of trouble right there. That might be the opening that Alex needs. So Alex is able to take that 2nd spot. So Alex Coody is able to take over the 2nd spot. Paul Brown had a little bit of trouble on that turn. So 47 car takes advantage. Looks like, Ivan got out on the track and impeded Alex, 47 car. I'm not sure what happened to Alex there, but Alex is off the track. looks like. Paul Brown, I'm not sure what happened to Alex, but Alex got off the track trying to avoid the 49 car and lost that position that he worked so hard to get. Alex, he's none too pleased about that. Looks like Todd Roblog's going to pull over and let Alex go. Another gentleman racer that he is. And then looks like Ivan's off the track there, picking up some dust. So again, Alex Cootie had second place, just passed for second place. He's having a little bit of trouble now. He's sustained a little bit of damage, I think, from that incident there, avoiding the 49 car. Don't have the luxury of replay, I believe. Try this. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Looks like a little too far away. But anyway, Alex Cootie, the 47 car is now almost 20 seconds. Almost 20 seconds down from Paul Brown, who's just passed Paul, gained the second position, came up on a lap car. The 49 car was not able to get around the 49 and take evasive action, looks like. So he's still got a solid run going, third place, it's a good run. Having a little bit of trouble there. I'm sure his tires are used up. Jump up here with Matt Sintel. 19-second lead on the field. Lap 29. Matt Sintel, our pole sitter, relinquished the lead there on the start. Late in the race here, was able to gain the lead back. It looks like he's just ran the fastest lap of the race at 2:02. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So Matt Sintel is not sitting around and just coasting these last few laps. Matt Sintel just drove the fastest lap of the race on lap 30. Number 19, Sim HQ. Kraft Ford, Matt Sintel. Our lap 30 leader. Like he gets off the track there a little bit. So again, he's driving his guts out on this thing. Have to be careful. Times with these racers, you know, it's hard to tell them to back off. These guys, racing's in their blood, so every lap is full out. You see Matt was able to get around Ed Colombo's running in the 12th position. You see Ed getting sideways there, nice look. Matt Sintel, 25-second lead. At some of the other guys we got here on the track. See where we are, 5th position, Joe Miller. Craig Morizon has been able to recover a little bit. He's in 6th spot. Sandro Kelmer's in 7th. 8th spot is Charlie Civitarese. 9th spot, Terrace Enrique. 10th is rounding out the top 10. We'll say is 82 Tim Lansbury. So here we are back on following the Matt Sintel machine. Lap 31. Matt Sintel's opened up a 26-second lead on Paul Brown. Alex Cruz in third, and then Warren Peed, our fourth car on the lead lap, 43 car. Here we are, following Matt Sintel. Lap 31, getting ready to take the one to go, the white flag. It's the final time around this course, so Matt Sintel has driven a very solid race, good tire management, not too many mistakes, and that one will give him there at the start of the race. Not getting up through the gears there quite quick enough. Guys were able to get around, but he's been consistent. Just driven the track. Tried to race a lot of folks, just driven the track, and been able to keep his car pretty clean. So Matt Sintel is driving away with this thing. He's got a 32-second lead right now, and look at that. He's driven on last lap of the race. He is, lap 31, drove the fastest lap of the race. So again, not backing off a bit here. Matt Sintel on the last lap, white flag lap. In the Kraft Ford. Matt Sintel. It's a new driver to our StockCarSimRacing.com. Consistently running up front, racking up some wins. The top of the points. And a white flag here, so barring any catastrophe, it looks like Matt Sintel is going to be able to come away with the win here. Again, a solid race, very consistent race, no mistakes, solid pit stops, good pit strategy, tire management. Pretty much got all the boxes checked. Jump in his car here. See him going around the last few turns. Pretty fast right-hander right there. Back to the left a little bit. And up through the gears. And a slow right-hander. Through the gears of our S's, and then slow left-hander. Matt Sintel in turning the fastest laps of the race here toward the end. Matt Sintel coming up the hill. Right across the start of the finish line. Matt Sintel takes the victory. Matt Sintel, awesome race. And Matt was able to drive away from the field. Run an excellent race. Alex Cruz looks like he comes in second spot. He was able to get some positions back and get that second spot back. Paul Brown finishes third. Looks like. I guess Paul is finishing third. Paul Brown there as he crosses the finish line. There's the Warren Peed. He's trying to finish up there, taking out some cones. Trying to limp her around. Looks like we got a little bit of lag there. Warren had left the racing surface there for a second, so Warren finishes fourth. So we'll follow Jim Barris off machine. He's in the 13th position, finishing up his race. The guys are leaving there, so you see a little bit of lag. They're jumping around. Hopefully they'll be able to get that figured out at some point. One of the bugs in the game. So there we go. See Jim come up the hill and across the start-finish line. Finish the race. Todd still out there on the track in the 11th position. Again, this is a big track, so you got guys finishing at different spots there, and some guys still out on the track, obviously, for a sustained amount of time. So congratulations to Matt Sintel, our race winner tonight. Looks like we're done with our connection here. All right, so that's our looks like that's going to be our broadcast tonight. So congratulations to Matt Sintel, our race winner. StockCar Sim Racing would like to thank you for your support, and thank you for coming out tonight racing with us. Thank you for listening to this broadcast. And again, my name is Heath Johnson, and I am my pleasure to bring this race to you tonight, and hopefully good things to come here. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Hopefully we'll be able to make it Friday night for the All-Star race. That should be an interesting endeavor. Again, just a little bit about that. What's coming up on Friday night. Mountain Peak Speedway, HORL, High Octane Racing League All-Star Race. 2 30-lap races. Heat races will determine the front row for the main event, which will be 70 laps. And it's a fixed setup race with 2X fuel and 1X tires. So guys are going to be coming in for fuel. Hopefully we'll see a lot of green flag pit stops. That'll be an interesting race coming up this Friday, All-Star race. So be excited about that. And then Saturday night's the Cartoons 400-mile race, 241 laps at Mountain Peak. All cartoon-themed cars, courtesy of Don Kelligrew and his crew. That is going to be an open setup race, I believe. 75% damage, 3-round knockout qualifying. Again, 1X tires, 1X fuel. And that's an invite-only race. So again, that'll be you'll see some guys in some different car numbers. They won't have their normal numbers. I think it's when you come in, you're going to pick your car, pick whatever's left. So if you come in late, you're going to get you're definitely not going to get your own number. I would imagine that's not going to be the case. So there's going to be very few guys that are actually in their own standard series racing number. But nonetheless, it's going to be a very interesting race on Saturday. So again, I'm Heath Johnson. I would like to thank all of you for joining us tonight. And we will see you Saturday.